It's Kayam Pelham, and I will be presenting women's rights in protest in Iran. September 2022, Masha died after being detained for her headscarf in Iran. Her arrest and death triggered a global wide protest. As you can see, their slogan was Women's Life and Freedom. The protest showed the modern fight for women's liberty, equality, and connected to the alignment deals. These were two big advocates in the alignment in 1750, John Locke and Mary Wollstonecraft. John Locke believed that people were born with rights, like they already had rights when they were born. And Mary Wollstonecraft was kind of just but she was an advocate for women's rights, education, equality, and things of that nature. And this kind of talks about what happened on that day that she was arrested and what kind of took about. In September 2003, she was arrested for her headscarf. She died 3 days later in police custody. The police say she was having issues with her heart, but the witnesses reported she was beaten by police. And this is the source that I got it from, BBC News in 2023. The cause of the product, World Right, 80 plus cities. In the protests, this is what kind of took on during the protest and what was happening during the protest. The women protest was very strong. They were very passionate about the protest, and their slogan was very big. A lot of people knew about their slogan, Women's Life and Freedom, like it was global. They cut their hair and they burnt their headscarves, not only to show that it wasn't who they were, but they were free. Like they didn't need that to be who they were. But things were taking a turn for the worse for them too. There were 500 killed and 20,000 arrested, according to the Human Watch in 2024. The women shut down the internet. It was big. It was everywhere up to scene. And that kind of made it worse for the women and better for the women. The global impact and how it was globally impacted. The Berlin, London, Toronto, and the crackdown in 2023. Their hashtag for women's life and freedom spread went worldwide. Made my value own freedoms and want to stand up for others. This just showed me that this being global made the world just want to stand up for each other, and bringing the world together is always better to me. This is my conclusion. Masha's death was kind of a symbol of courage and for women. I'm not comparing her to Jesus, but kind of what Jesus did for us. She passed for others to have freedom. And the protest links to modern human rights. That was been protesting since way back in the 1700s. And that just goes to show that freedom, equality, rights are still ongoing and are still a struggle in today's life. And this just goes to show that the fight will never end for women's rights, anybody's rights, and just anybody's freedom. This kind of brings the past and the present, the 1750s, alignments challenge and monarchy and Dominican equality and human rights. 2020, Iran women were attacking laws and demanding freedom of choice. Both are powered by the same ideas, justice, liberty, and dignity. The fight is not over. The fight is not in history, but still continues today. And that's my works cited.